It worked. The machine has been destroyed. It ends here. Those monsters. They're trapped in this dimension.
24 hours. That's all it took for a zombie plague to turn Earth's heroes into cannibals. Spider-Man ate his family. The Avengers devoured Jarvis. Now the last survivors hide on Asteroid M while Magneto makes his final stand, destroying the only escape portal to trap the undead here forever. He succeeded. But there's one problem.
Yeah, we're trapped here, all right. With you.
I know you're not looking forward to being devoured, but I give you my word. If you surrender, I'll make sure you die painlessly first.
Screw that. I want to hear this one squeal. The fight is half the fun. I've been waiting for this.
Magneto sends pieces of loose metal flying at the zombified Avengers. He hits every single one of his targets. He even uses Cap's own shield against him, cutting the captain's skull in half. But none of it does anything to stop them.
Look at what the punk did to me. If we catch him, when we catch him, I get double rations.
Shield in hand, Magneto tries to escape. To his relief, he gets contact from his fellow survivors hiding on Asteroid M. But escaping now would only lead the starving zombies straight to the 12 remaining survivors. He bides his time, trying to find a safe place to escape, until it is too late to escape at all. The zombies devour Magneto, and yet they are still hungry, never satisfied. They have received just enough nourishment, if you can call it that, to talk about the situation reasonably, or almost reasonably.
I ate my wife, my aunt. Why? Why did I do that?
Spider-Man, please. There's not a person here who didn't eat a loved one. All the Avengers had a piece of Jarvis. He almost didn't fight it. It was horrific. But we only have so long after we eat where our thoughts aren't clouded by the hunger, and I think we've established that there is no food. We should use this time to try to figure things out.
I don't want to figure anything out. I think I just want to die.
But dying is not an option. Another meal, however, is. The Silver Surfer appears on this Earth, searching for Galactus's next target. The Avengers jump to their feet, hungry for the newcomer, but he is not easy to catch. While the others hunt the Silver Man, Hank Pym heads carefully back to his secret lab. Here he keeps T'Challa, the Black Panther himself, sedated. Alive, human, and edible. Hank saws off T'Challa's leg. He'd already eaten one arm. He sews him back up and keeps the wound clean, rationing each piece, trying to bring back his own human thoughts, trying to defeat the hunger long enough to find a cure. But even with 2 meals in his belly, Hank Pym cannot deny that he loves the taste of human flesh. Unfortunately for them both, Wasp has followed him to the lab. She demands he share the rest of T'Challa. Hank grabs her in one giant hand and bites off her head, spitting it out onto the floor. Zombie flesh tastes disgusting, not good like the living. Maybe she's dead. Maybe she's not. It hardly matters anymore. They are all dead now. How so makes little difference. And not just for the Avengers, but everyone everywhere. As the Silver Surfer searches the state of the world, he finds little left of it. Bodies, zombies, decay. If he'd been much later to this planet, it wouldn't even make a suitable meal for his god. He returns to the Avengers and casts his cosmic signal, calling Galactus here to this poor, sad place. He announces to the world that the end, perhaps thankfully, has finally come.
The great Galactus has been summoned. He will arrive here very soon. Your world is to be converted into elemental energy to serve as nourishment for my master, Galactus. I have surveyed your planet, and while it supports little life, it will be sufficient for his needs, though it will mean the end of your existence. You must realize what an honor it is that your death will provide sustenance to Galactus. Your time is short. Prepare for the end.
The zombies are too hungry to comprehend his lengthy words. Even if they had, the results would likely be the same, as they attack to feast upon his silver flesh. The Silver Surfer blasts through zombies with his powers cosmic, but even rendering bodies asunder does nothing to stop them. In none of his days has he ever seen such creatures.
Abominations, I have seen what you've done to your world. You should long for these horrors to end.
When Thor knocks him down, but he might be able to escape them yet, until the Hulk shows up.
Silverman mine.
Hulk is the strongest one there is. Hulk is the hungriest one there is. Hulk deserves Silverman most. Mine. Silverman mine.
Injured, angry, and hungry, the Hulk bites off the surfer's head.
He's down! Hulk did it! It's feeding time, boys!
They fight over the pieces violently, the Avengers themselves getting the largest share until nothing remains but bone. As other zombies move in, looking to tear up the Avengers and make their miserable existence even more difficult, Cap raises a hand to stop them, and out shoots an amazing blaze of cosmic power.
It looks like through eating that poor stranger, we've all gotten a small portion of his powers.
Looks that way. Let's see how these whiners taste extra crispy.
Meanwhile, still woozy from the sedatives and 2 missing limbs, T'Challa limps down the destroyed street and empty houses of New York. Under his remaining arm, he carries Wasp's head and only her head.
Please, just a nibble? I helped you escape. You owe me.
Wasp, Janet, please. This is hard enough as it is. I can't handle your...
She keeps begging and he keeps moving with no clue where to go or what plan he can possibly make. He wishes it was a nightmare he could wake up from, but it isn't. When suddenly...
Where is he, monster?
The survivors from Asteroid M have come looking for Magneto and are shocked to find that T'Challa is both human and alive. Meanwhile, standing among the ashen bodies of their former friends and filled with cosmic power, the Avengers look skyward to find Galactus himself towering over them. The Avengers are unfazed. All they see in him is a gigantic meal that might finally satisfy their hunger. The Avengers and Galactus blast each other with cosmic rays until, torn and battered from the fight, the Avengers retreat. Hank knows it is time to show them his hideout because if they are going to defeat and consume something as powerful as Galactus, they're going to need their brains working for a change. Of course, T'Challa is no longer in the lab. He has finally found the help he didn't dare hope for. The team from Asteroid M agree to get him off the planet and seek a cure for Wasp and the others. Meanwhile, over the course of several days, surviving on digested bits of the Silver Surfer pulled from their own stomachs, the Avengers have collected an array of supplies. Vibranium from Wakanda, crystals from the Sanctum Sanctorum, scavenged Baxter Labs tech, and several things from Castle Doom. The Avengers have built themselves an amplifying machine. With each of them using their power cosmic to fuel the machine, their blast is amplified and shoots straight at Galactus.
It's Space God on the menu tonight.
Galactus falls with a crash that shakes the entire city, sending stray zombies, including several villains like Doom and Red Skull, scattering out of the way. Doom, ever in charge even in zombie form, yells at the zombies to feast.
He's down! Get him!
We could live off him for years.
Dibs on the eyeballs. I want his brains.
Hold it right there.
Captain America and the other Avengers aren't about to let these freeloaders get their kill, and the two groups break into a fight. Wolverine fights Juggernaut, blowing his entire head off with a cosmic blast. Meanwhile, Captain America shoves Red Skull to the ground and bashes him with his shield.
You never could hope to best me in a physical fight. What makes you even try? Has the hunger consumed you that much? Is your judgment that clouded?
But Red Skull sees an opening, quite literally, in the Captain's half-missing skull from his fight with Magneto.
You need me to spell it out for you? You've never had such an obvious weakness before.
He reaches up and scoops out the last of Captain America's brain in a tight fist. This is how he finally ends Captain America once and for all. With all their enemies dead or immobile, the remaining Avengers fall upon Galactus like locusts, tearing at him, devouring him in little bites and handfuls, until he is consumed. 5 years later, a landing party from Asteroid M lands planetside to see what had become of the world. T'Challa is among them. He has a prosthetic arm and leg, a wife and a child. He has found a new life among the survivors. Wasp has too, with her zombie head sitting on a robotic body, and her own thoughts freed from constant hunger. What they find on Earth is overgrown destruction, and no sign of humans, living or dead, anywhere.
This planet is deserted.
There is nothing here. These zombies either died off, went into hibernation, or, I don't know, left.
Left? As in left the planet? How would they even do that?
Not only that, but if they did leave this planet behind, where did they go?
The answer to his question lies far away on another world, where a father tucks his child safely into bed. Interrupted by an advisor, they walk the halls of a large palace on a quiet world with 2 bright moons.
It is with regret I inform you that the sensor readings were not incorrect. Our worst fears have been born into reality. The Galactus comes.
Then all is lost. How much time have we?
None.
The attack on their planet has already started. Their people scream in the streets. 6 distinct figures, once Avengers, fall upon them.
It's feeding time, boys.